Hi sweeties, I've got a good one for you today. I'm going to tell you all about the 3 current Ninja Foodi grills on the market, the original Ninja Foodi Grill, the Ninja Foodi XL Grill, and the Ninja Foodi XL Pro. I'm going to tell you the similarities, the differences, and help you decide which one is right for you. But first, please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, and now let's get into these Ninja Foodi Grills. Let's talk about the similarities first. Each of these units is available in a smart version, so you can get a thermometer probe included for an additional fee, and that thermometer helps you to cook to the exact temperature that you're shooting for. So you put your thermometer in, and then you tell the grill that you want, that you're cooking a steak and you want it to be medium rare, and you set it to the temperature you're going for. It monitors the temperature during cooking and then gives you an alarm, an alert to let you know when your steak has almost reached that temperature, and you can shut it off and let your steak rest, and the carryover cooking will take it the rest of the way. This is what that looks like on the Ninja Foodi XL Smart Grill. You insert the temperature probe into the little slot on the side, and then once you turn the power on, you can select your cooking method, and you can either set it manually or you can use the presets, and you can select from the different temperatures that you want. Do you want your beef medium rare, medium well? Are you cooking beef, or are you cooking fish or pork or chicken? Now for chicken, it only allows you to cook it well done. So for pork, you can even cook it medium rare. And you just have that one selection to cook it well done. And then you start. Each of these grills also has ceramic coated, non-stick coated crisper baskets. Each has a 4-quart crisper basket, although they're, a little different shapes, but each has a 4-quart crisper basket, and each has the ceramic non-stick grill. The ceramic coated non-stick grill in these 2 units is larger, 50% larger than it is in this original grill. The basket on the original grill is deeper, whereas these 2 shallower grills are a little bit wider. And I've done several sort of head-to-head battles between these 2 grills since I've had them for quite a while. I'll link to the playlist with that so you can see them in action. And I have some videos using this, the newest grill I haven't had as long, but you can see them in action. The biggest difference between the 3 is that the newest model, the XL Pro grill model, you can cook with the lid up. You can grill, and it comes with a griddle, whereas the other 2 don't come with a griddle, but you can buy a griddle to add to it. But with the new XL Pro, it comes with a griddle, and you can make your pancakes, your bacon, your eggs with the lid up if you choose. If you're grilling something, you can grill it with the lid up, and with both you can use the lid up or down, and in that way you're using the bottom heating element and the top heating element at the same time. So with the original 2 grills, the first 2 grills that were made, there's only the heating element at the top of the unit and the fan at the top of the unit. With the new XL Pro grill, there's a heating element at the top and the bottom, and a fan at the top. So if you want to grill some chicken, you can grill that with the lid up or with the lid down. If you're cooking something on the griddle or do a hibachi, you can use the lid up or use the lid down. And that is the main difference between the 3 of these. We like to do a Korean barbecue at home where we sit around a tabletop grill and we put our marinated meats, and it's a really good time. And I've done that with a few other grills. Now with this one, the lid stays on, so it's not quite as useful to do that Korean barbecue at home if there's a whole family trying to sit around it, because somebody's going to be sitting in the back of this with the lid up and not being able to approach it from that side. If you're trying to do sort of tabletop grilling where you're all sitting around here, you're blocked. You can only approach it from these three sides. The grill also is slanted forward, and there's a well here to catch the fat as it runs off. And I have noticed that sometimes when I'm cooking, things will slide forward almost down into this little trench here. So be aware of that. Let's cook a steak in that Ninja Foodi XL Pro. Remember, it has heating elements on the top and the bottom. Nice traditional grill marks, and that grill plate slants towards the front of the unit with that trough to catch the grease. And after we flipped it and cooked it on the other side, you can see that steak did slide forward a bit. Let's see what cooking a steak in the Ninja Foodi XL looks like. And the grill grate sits flat inside the unit. It's got holes in it so the fat falls through, and it's got a little bit different kind of spiral pattern for the grill marks. And similar with the original Ninja Foodi Grill, it sits lower in that pot. The heating element at the top of both of those, only at the top, and the fat falls through as cooks. So which one is right for you? Well, if you love to have that lid open and be able to do your hibachi at home, your Korean barbecue at home with that lid open, then you're going to want to get the Ninja Foodi XL Pro. The Ninja Foodi XL Grill, I think, is a great sort of halfway point. While I do like the deep cooking unit on this, I just don't use it as often. When I'm using it as an air fryer, which is how I use the Ninja Foodi Grills the most, I am using the crisper basket, and I need a lot of surface area in order to, put, say, chicken wings in one layer or crispy potatoes. I just did a video on crispy potatoes. Oh, so good, that I did actually in the XL Pro. And having that sort of wider basket gives you more room to put more food in one layer. Whereas the deeper basket is a little more narrow, so you don't get as much surface area to put your foods and spread them out in one layer. But if you want something deep, like say you're going to cook a spatchcock chicken, which I've done in both of these, then the original Ninja Foodi 5-in-1 grill is the way to go. It's got that nice deep well. One thing I really like about the original Ninja Foodi 5-in-1 grill and the XL grill, the second model, is that you can cook in that base pot without the grill grate or the crisper basket, and you can, say, roast a chicken along with some potatoes, carrots, and garlic like I did here, and all the vegetables can cook down in those meat juices, and that's delicious. If you're using it more as that griddle or to do the hibachi, stir fry, and keep the lid open while you're cooking, and you have the cooking element on the bottom as well as the top, then the Ninja Foodi XL Pro is the way to go. I'm getting a little tongue-tied with all these names. So that's the basic difference between the three, is that you have the top and bottom heating element on this newest Ninja Foodi XL Pro, and you can cook with it with the lid open. It's a tough choice, but I think the Ninja Foodi XL Pro is the winner because of that top and bottom heating element, but I wish the food didn't slide. I mean, honestly, if you're doing a stir fry, it can get a little messy because the griddle has a very shallow sides, so it can be a little tricky. I made fried rice in here, and the rice some of it escaped from the unit. Some of that rice got out, but I had it kind of full. If you're doing a smaller amount, if you're stir frying some vegetables or larger pieces, then you don't have that issue. But I don't use that as much for the griddle. I've only used the griddle a couple of times. I really mainly use the air fryer and then sometimes the grill. But again, beware that the grill does slope forward a bit and your food can tend to slide. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, and y'all have a delicious day.